Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Hey, slow.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other sport as both teams made their way to the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What I was just playing on. Okay.
But your joke's not going through with them, bro. Nobody thinks Lil TJ sounds like Lil Durk, bro.
Oh, no, it's not a joke. I'm dead serious. That don't sound like Lil TJ, bro.
I know you dead serious, but still, nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks
now
that
the man from Utah,
at all.
This is Aaron Jones.
Oh,
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play. And it's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior
Oh, he
to the
did?
game.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers reading a
I
play
believe that
and
wholeheartedly.
flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Play Lil Durk, hold on, bro.
Oh, yeah, this nigga being selfish.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
There was like 4 niggas on you, bro. I was wide open in the corner.
He's got his man. This is Jackson. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
What's up?
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He's going to let this one go deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as
Imagine just
incomplete.
being down there looking at your man just sitting there in a fucking corner and not gone. Just imagine that shit.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
God damn, nigga retarded. I don't give a fuck about that, boy. You retarded. You need to know it. You need to know it.
It's caught. Jones. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Now a first down carry by Jones. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
I could have had that wide open lane. This nigga wasn't standing in my way.
They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hello?
Hey, alert, alert. All right, here we go.
That wasn't it.
To throw is Rosen. Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller,
I'm thinking that you on the right.
Sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you
My
may
fault. I
have to
thought
go
that
to
was
the
you
air.
on the
Back to the ground, this time to Jones. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Shit.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Rosen looking. Pressure comes and down goes
What the
Rosen.
fuck going on, man? He's gonna shoot it from right there.
Oh my God! Plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal.
That's so shitty ass stuff, boy. You got everything on Hall of Fame.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I wouldn't even hold TV.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't
no,
we?
No, he's not,
boy. It was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Oh!
Here's King, looking to throw on second down. Buying time to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. They'll get 34 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game.
A color takes a big.
This is Howard on second down. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions,
that's some qualitative shit right there, but we had a read.
Set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. So much about offense is what we call hitting yardage. You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, they run with Howard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Hey, when you get good yards like that,
my man went for 2, bro.
It really does a whole lot of good for your entire
bro.
offense. I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. King. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time.
You try your damn hardest. I know that, bro. You try your damn hardest.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Dancing to his left.
Do I?
And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3.
No, he's not the same as he used to be.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
King to throw on second down. He gets this one to Johnson. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That's dang sad
So
right
from the
there,
36 boy. Now, 1st and 10. To throw is King. From the gun, he'll throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 2nd down. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. King now. Going to throw again. And an Allen run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Darius Leonard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Greg Stroman back deep waiting for it. Fielded just inside the 20.
You can come on, look at this man, bro. What's he trying to say?
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And some room to roam now. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Rosen will throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
I'm wide. I'm wide. I'm wide.
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen.
Save, man.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now King throwing again. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback
My
back
fault,
there.
my man.
I mean, you know
my
me.
phone.
Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Give him 9 on
What
the
the
carry,
fuck, bro?
but it's
Do they
not
really think
enough,
they finna come
and
back,
it'll be
bro?
4th down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Damn, these niggas are shit.
They're indeed going
oh my God, bro. In the game, bro.
He lost the football.
This nigga,
I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy.
On plays like this where the ball it's often unusual.
Bro, kick this nigga, bro. Kick him out the party, bro. James, kick him out, James. James, kick him out, bro.
Gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate
nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Justin Houston. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Nah, bro, I'm done with Shorty, but he gotta go. Probably not.
Steps away.
He's
gonna go down again. Now the Packers gonna go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards.
Yeah, with the order and one.
Now it's Rosen. And the pressure gets to him again. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
I'm on the forward, man.
The kick by Bryant is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before break. King. He's going to look deep now for Landry. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
That mean you gotta get fucked.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded at the 2. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Maybe because I was sleeping or something, you know? You gotta think of it like that, bro. If I'm not on the game, And I'm not answering the phone. What do you think
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A gain there of 21 yards.
He gotta go. He gotta go. So now.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack.
Hey, bro. I know you're not scoring my account.
Alexander making the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
He's got Jack Doyle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14.
No, bro. Fuck that nigga, dog.
On first down, it's Howard. He's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Again, it's Howard.
React to what happened?
His way down to about the 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I didn't even listen to him. Let me see what he was saying.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Try to punch it in with Howard. And he takes it in for a quick score. Jordan Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this one. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack on 1st down, Rosen. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Justin Houston able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, let's go. 54 Mike, 54 Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Start a fucking block ass
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4.
What?
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll run on 1st down. Howard. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's King operating from the gun. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw. King. Here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Bryant tacks on the extra point. They have, by the way, gone to the third quarter now at Ford Field in Detroit. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. King looking to throw on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I knew I heard it right.
In there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very
landed here, fool.
Big loss here as he's taken down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now a pass hauled in downfield and unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. Oh, I'm dead. God.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Being chased down, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Rosen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Nigga, you ain't an electric team or something. Nigga, you shocking yourself. What the fuck is these for?
That's all you gotta say, bro. Don't say I don't got no ball.
Is it loading up or something? Like, what the fuck? Are you loading up?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Why'd you leave?
They begin the drive on the ground with Matt. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, his second and 11. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. To throw is King. Throwing on 4th down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 15. He was looking for Landry that time. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
All right, come on.
Here's Rosen to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play. And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and long here for Rosen. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. King now from the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers. But here, they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. Monday. Wide. Get wide. Shit. Motion.
Here's Rosen. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Those passes out that far
right here. Only.
always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now it's Rosen. Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go. Here we go.
Fourth down. Here's Rosen. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Help.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now King throwing again on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Throwing on 3rd and long. King. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Oh my.
Picked off near the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They gonna need some therapy.
I just want to know you.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
I hit him in the head.
Probably don't need a red flag here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Rosen to throw. This will be
anybody trying to run
the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the...
There's more people here?
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be presto. If you wanna go, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more presto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sus on the play stores. Never say.
Damn, they can't get his ass. Oh my. Alright, I'm out of here. Put me there some more.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big scam, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count.